Rachel as she had talked to David all day. I was out working a photo shoot. I was really excited because I'd made a little money on the photo shoot. I was working a small business of my own. My husband was gracious enough to let me go and do that. But we were still basically living paycheck to paycheck. David has an awesome job. He was making great money. Somehow we still weren't able to get ahead. So when Rachel started talking to me, I kind of started having a little vision, thinking about like where we could go, and where we could be, and how we could maybe get out of the wilderness. And so David looked at me and said, you know, babe, if you want to do this, we can do this. We can kind of get into it, and you can see what you can do with it. And I said, no. If we're doing this, I'm all in. And I'm following Rachel and her vision to the promised land. I'm getting out of this. We're going to change our lives. We're going to change our health. We're going to change our family. I'm not doing this anymore. So that's exactly what I did. I said, what do I need to do? Tell me. Come sit next to me. Tell me what I need to do. I have a degree in marketing. I was a social media trainer. You would think I would be able to know exactly how to go and market this and make a lot of money and tell everybody about it and use social media, right? But I told myself, I'm going to humble myself and listen to exactly what she has to say. She's been doing this for 10 years. She knows how to do it. I'm going to do exactly what she says, and I want it bad enough to do it. And that vision started becoming a little bit clearer and a little bit clearer. And then, of course, I ran into some bumps, some obstacles, and I kind of thought about going back to that place where I was in bondage. You know, kind of seemed like this is a little hard, and I feel a little uncomfortable, and I feel like I'm asking people for things, and I don't like to do that. I'm not a salesperson. I'm in marketing because I don't like to sell things. I just want to put like an ad out there and let the ad do it, right? Not a salesperson. I'm not super comfortable getting on the phone. If somebody tells me no, I'm like, okay, you're right. It's too expensive. I'm sorry. I can't do it. But what I discovered as I was doing this is just what Rachel said. This is a gift. And so the way that I look at it now is, hey, I know where this gift is. It's a trunk filled with whatever it is that you need. You need financial help in your life? That's what's in there. You need help with your health? That's what's in there. All we need to go get this trunk is a couple people to carry it. I can't carry it by myself. I need some people to come with me to carry it. We can all share it when we get there and pick it up. So I call and ask people if they'll come help me carry it. It's got in it whatever you need. Do you need to change your finances? That's what's in there. Do you need to change your health? You have to get up, take your step off the mat, and walk to the trunk. Can't just hope you're going to get there or imagine you're going to get there. You have to actually walk. And the great thing is you have somebody to follow so you know right where you're going. So that is my honest and true story. People say, how have you done this? Or this is crazy. I agree. It is crazy. I can't believe it. I had to call David when we got one of our first checks. I took a screenshot. I was like, is this right? Am I calculating this right? Is it $500 this week or $5,000? He said it's $5,000. I mean, whoa. That was more money than we had seen in a long time. I was in the car with my husband this morning, and he looked at me and he said, God, I feel really good. He said, I don't know if it's the products or the fact that we're out of debt, but whatever it is, I feel really good, and I'm really excited, and so am I, and that's why I'm here, and that's why I got in the car and wanted to be here, because I feel like if you want to do this, you can. You just have to do it. Just have to pick up the phone. You can't have a couple of obstacles or a couple of speed bumps get in your way and turn and run back to bondage where you came from. You have to keep your eye on the vision of where you're going and what you know is the promised land. You want to get away from that stuff that Rachel was just talking about. You don't have to worry about how your bills are going to get paid or if your electricity is going to get turned off. Or like Ashley and I joke about, hey babe, is there enough on the debit card? I got toilet paper and coffee. Oh, the coffee's kind of expensive. I won't get that this week. Like, is my debit going to run through? That's scary. That's super stressful. And it's not about having tons of money. David and I are so excited to be able to bless people and to live in peace and not have to be worried. So I'm here to tell you, outside of that I got on my way here, there, got that out, okay, is that it's really simple. It really and truly is. I worked in corporate America for many, many years. That was really hard. Traveled a lot of hard hours, was away from my family, in meetings, everybody's yelling. That was really hard. Started my own business. Didn't have any money to start my own business. had to grind it. I started my own business to actually not travel as much as I did in the corporate world. But when you own your own business, like it never turns off. You know, if you're not working, you're not making money. And I had to travel, and I had to worry about clients. That was hard. That was hard too. This is really, really simple. You just, the hardest part is like picking up this little 4-ounce phone. Like, can you do that? If you can do that, you can do this. I promise. So it's really, really, really simple. Like Rachel was saying, there's no inventory, no delivering, no collecting money. I am not a salesperson. I don't like to sell things. All you have to do is show them what it is. And you call somebody and say, hey, I'm so excited about this. I cannot begin to tell you how this is going to change my life and change your life. Would you be open to taking a look at it? I mean, remember the trunk? Like, I found this thing. It's got whatever you need in it. Would you be open to helping me come and get it? If they say no, do you feel bad? Well, you kind of feel bad for them. Like, well, I'm sorry you don't want to go get this with me, but I'm not going to stop. I'm going to still keep going. I had somebody on the phone today with me in the car who was the first person I called when I decided to start calling people, and I had to sit down and listen to my worship music. Rachel was sitting next to me. I had to go to the bathroom 50 times. So I was like trying to come up with, I don't feel good. I don't think I can make these 50 calls. Then I was like, maybe I should take a shot. And then I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. And I called the first person that I thought this could bless. And that was somebody I was in corporate America with for years. And she had been in the company longer than me, and her children were older than mine. And I had watched her miss so many memories with her kids. We just talked today about it. You know, we were there for the holidays. We would like roll in real fast with birthday parties and do all that stuff, but we weren't there for like the little things. And now our kids are grown. She had just left that company. I left it 3 years ago. She had just left it, and she was looking at other options. And she was about to get right back in to what she was doing, but with another name and another title. Traveling all around. And I thought, if I could help her do this and spend time with her kids, oh my gosh, what a gift. So I called her and I said, look, this is going to change your life. She was like, you got to be kidding me. I'm like, no, I'm serious. It's going to change your life. Today, on the phone, as we were talking together about her children and her little girl's going to 8th grade dance tonight, and she was there to help her get her makeup on and her dress on and drive her and say goodbye and take pictures, which she never was able to do. She said, thank you for calling me. Because I jokingly said, you know, to Skip, her husband, nothing Linley's telling me about is going to change my life. But it did. All I did was ask her to take a look at a presentation. I'm going to wrap this up. It's super easy. Show people a presentation. Share why you're excited about it. Ignorance on fire, right? You do not have to know everything about this. Rachel does. I don't know everything about it. I don't even claim to know everything about it. And if somebody says, what is it? Tell me what it is. I say, look, I just got involved in this. I've done enough research to know it's an awesome company. I'm working with really successful people. I want you to hear it the way I did. That's why I want you to see this presentation. I'm going to botch it if I try to explain it to you. Watch the presentation. Would you be open to watching it? That's it. And then connect with Rachel or your upline or whoever it is that's been doing this long enough to be able to answer their questions. It's that simple. And I promise you guys, if you ask people to go and pick up the trunk with you and carry it, it's so much fun to carry it together. And it's so much fun to see what they're getting out of it. What did they find in there? Did they change their finances? Did they change their health or the health of one of their, you know, family members or loved ones? I can't even get into the testimonials about my parents. Who was another person that said, I'm not calling anybody, my mom. I'm just telling you, I'm not calling anybody. Now she won't be quiet about it.
Why? What's your mom's testimony? Share it.
My mom's testimony, she is a type 1 diabetic, has been since I was 2. I've grown up with syringes in the house and knowing, you know, what's going on when she starts to sweat. And so that's just me. You know, we grew up that way. And the older she gets, the more I worry. I remember sitting in anatomy class in college and they were talking about type 1 diabetes and all these crazy, scary things. And I'm like, my mom's had it for a long time. Like, I'm calculating a long time. Well, now here I am 20 years later. She's had it 38 years. And praise God, she does not have a lot of complications, but she is starting to. So she was having digestive complications. They had her taking, what is the stuff for fiber? Basically, they had her taking over-the-counter fiber every day. And she was having major stomach issues. She thought she had broken her ribs. She was having so much pain in her stomach. She was doubled over. And she called me. We just moved. Of course, I'm freaking out because I'm not there. She was like, I'm going to go to the doctor. She called me back. She's like, I just went to the doctor. They sent me over to have an x-ray or ultrasound. And she was like, I'm backed up all the way to my stomach with this fiber. It hasn't moved. been packing it in. She's like, they told me to go get Miralax and to go take that. Thank goodness, Rachel and I had been talking a few days before about how Matthew, her son, had been on Miralax, or they had tried to put on Miralax for his constipation, and Rachel was like, never put anybody on Miralax, it's like antifreeze in a bottle. So immediately, I tell my mom, do not take that. Come straight to my house, come go get this. There was still Mila at my house, I was out of town. She takes it, everything is completely clear. She has lost probably 12 pounds. She has had the most even blood sugar she's had in 38 years. She went to her PA, who she's been seeing for forever, walked in the room, PA looked at her panel and said, what are you doing? Had no idea she had changed anything or been put on products. So when my mom called me and told me that, when she feels awesome, my dad's lost weight, he went in to see his doctor. Recently, his doctor said the same thing. What are you doing? You're at the lowest weight that you've ever been since I've been seeing you. He's been going to that doctor for 25 years. So I had no idea how this was going to impact them. I mean, our family feels amazing. And in the meantime, David and I have moved 5 states. We started this in July. We now have 920 people on our team and have made almost $60,000, which sounds like craziness even coming out of my mouth. But I can tell you that we made our money back in the first week because I picked up the phone and called 50 people sitting with Rachel and did what she asked me to do. And I was not scared. Just did it. If somebody said no, I said, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go find somebody else to go pick up that thing with me because I got Rachel this time and we're all going. So I hope you're coming with us. So fill up your cups, take your baths every day and get your motivation too. And I guess I'm gonna turn it over to Josh now. Thank you guys.